Hello everyone, my name is OnSite TV and they are finally back to make reaction videos after their copyright strike. Dwayne Jazz Death Battle, Ghost Rider vs. Lobo, Marvel vs. DC reaction. I'm reacting to them, reacting to it. Sorry I'm so sweaty, I just came from outside. Leave a like, subscribe, and also follow me on my social media, so let's go.
How is it going today, Loyalist Kingdom? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz, and we are back. And if you didn't know,
we were in jail.
We had a community guideline strike, alright? Could not post for a week, but before the week was up, about 4 days in, we appealed.
4 or 5 days in. No, the day we got it, we appealed it.
Yeah, the day we got it,
the day it was accepted and said, oh, nothing's wrong with the video, which we knew nothing was wrong with the video in the first place. Then we got it like 5 or 6 days. I don't know. It took a long time.
So we can finally post now. Today we have a death battle. Ghost Rider versus Lobo, Marvel versus DC.
And I don't know Lobo.
I have no idea Lobo, so we're going to learn today.
Yeah.
If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on social media and the link in the show. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on it.
Whether it be justice, vengeance, or the thrill of the kill, bounty hunting isn't for the faint of heart. Especially when your usual
Deathstroke,
targets are
Batman.
The Ghost Rider, Marvel's relentless spirit of vengeance. And Lobo, the space-hogging main man of DC.
Oh, I've seen him before.
He's wearing an iron boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
We already know him.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. That's what he looked like in what you call it. You've seen him before. You've definitely seen him before.
I think I did. Hold on.
Johnny Blaze lived life on the edge. Son to the accomplished cyclist Barton Blaze, he was sadly witness to his father's death in a stunt
all the time.
But he got adopted by another stuntman.
Your parents gotta die. One of them. At least one.
It's no
if not two.
surprise that Johnny became a stunt performer himself until Crash's wife died in a stunt gone wrong. Only now apparently that motorcycles can be dangerous, Johnny swore to never perform again. And then Crash got cancer. Damn, even I don't have parent issues this bad. Completely devastated, Johnny refused to let Crash die. Willing to risk it all, he turned to the one person who could fix everything.
Satan.
Everyone's favorite problem solver, Satan.
Right.
This is Mephistopheles, one of the many lords of hell who happened to have a special interest in Johnny's family line. To save Crash's life, he cut a deal with the devil, curing the cancer at the cost of selling his soul. The deal succeeded, and Crash was healed, but then he died in, well, a stunt gone wrong. I mean, he's a stuntman whose name is Crash. Should have seen it coming. And after all that, Johnny got stuck with being Mephisto's bitch for eternity. Mephisto even sandwiched him together with a demonic spirit of vengeance named Zarathos. Zarathos, ask your doctor if it's right for you, or your exorcist. Long ago, Zarathos was a powerful demon who threatened Mephisto's realm. Eventually, Mephisto defeated him, forcing him into eternal servitude. And with their power combined, Johnny and Zarathos roamed the world, punishing the wicked as the embodiment of a death metal album cover, The Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage played.
See, now that scene, I didn't
God, that's terrifying. Well, sure, his visage instills fear unto many. What? No, Ghost Rider looks awesome. I'm talking about Nick Cage.
Don't do Nick Cage like that.
That scene was fine when he
Anyway, as the Ghost Rider, he became one of the universe's greatest threats. He has superhuman strength and speed, and his skeleton.
Ghost Rider.
I'm sorry, that part he was like.
Don't. Just don't.
What?
Not Nicolas Cage. Don't.
Practically any amount of damage. And if Blaze's last name wasn't obvious enough, he can shoot fire. Oh, but not just any fire. Hellfire. The best kind of fire. The kind that's infused with magic that burns not just your flesh, but bypasses conventional defenses to attack your very soul. He can throw fireballs, raise walls of flame, rain fire from the sky, and even conjure weapons and objects out of thin air, such as a demonic shotgun and an infinite stream of chains. And his badass ride,
and the penance there, you gotta remember that.
Who can beat Ghost Rider? Spawn. I know Spawn can beat Ghost Rider. I know Spawn beat Ghost Rider though. But let's see if Lobo can.
Look however Johnny wants, but he usually summons it as a pinhead chopper. It can respond to Johnny's thoughts, scale walls, and even outrace Thor's hammer Mjolnir. The same hammer that crossed a galaxy and back in a single minute. You know, I lit my chopper on fire once. I didn't know you had a motorcycle. Well, yeah, up until the fire. Rest
Right.
in peace, Roadhog. At least you went out in a blaze of glory, like Bon Jovi said. But while his hellfire and chains are vicious weapons in their own right, they're often used to ensnare the Ghost Rider's victims as he goes in for a truly diabolical kill. Or should I say, a penance. The penance stare is basically hell's timeout corner of pain. Ghost
Oh, he got
Rider's
magnetic.
angry,
Oh, wait.
disappointed, and he wants you to think about what you've done and it to hurt
Marvel vs.
a lot.
Capcom?
Under the penance
Maybe,
stare, the Ghost Rider forces you to relive all of the pain and misery you've inflicted on others throughout your entire life.
Feel their
No
pain.
indiscretion, no matter how minor, is safe from the Ghost Rider's gaze. So that time I put ground laxatives in my 4th grade math teacher's coffee and gave her the shits.
Oh.
Does that mean the stare would give my soul the shits too? Not literally, but you would experience the anger, humiliation, and the butt rings. So basically eternal damnation. Got it. But should your sins be so numerous and terrible, the penance stare could even obliterate your soul, leaving you in empty husk. The stare doesn't work on everybody, though. You might survive if
you
you're
don't have a
blind,
soul.
don't have a soul, drop power from pain, or if you're a weirdo like Thanos who gets off on that shit. Still, Ghost Rider's grab bag of hell powers let him tear up some of the biggest assholes in the world, and even some of the good guys like Hulk, Thor, and Doctor Strange. He's quick enough to dodge bullets or even outright catch them in his teeth. He's powerful enough to create massive eruptions, blow up mountains, and even tear down a skyscraper. The average skyscraper weighs over 200,000 tons. That's the same weight as 1,100 blue whales. Or one ex-wife. I'll rate that on her next alimony check. And given his hellish heritage, he's rather difficult to kill. Bullets, poison, fire, he survived it all. Even a beatdown from World War Hulk just got him even more pissed and extra flamey. Not just that. Remember Zarathos? Johnny Blaze isn't simply a host for the demon, but a limiter for his full power. Throughout his life as the writer, Johnny has constantly battled Zarathos in the mind, barely holding on to some semblance of sanity. Should his will to resist the demon falter, Zarathos can take full control, and all hell breaks loose. Not literally, but pretty close. Oh, and plot twist, Zarathos was never actually a demon at all, but an angel of justice. Fire skull head and everything. When he's unleashed, he becomes so powerful, even Doctor Strange wets his robes. And this is the guy who pops supernovas like Pez. While Zarathos was bonded to another host, they even managed to defeat Mephisto in his own realm. For reference, Mephisto once battled Galactus, devourer of worlds. Stars detonated, galaxies trembled, and the entire universe was at risk, simply as a byproduct of their battle.
What? Okay.
And if Zarathos wasn't terrifying enough, he likes to eat souls. Of course, the Ghost Rider isn't invincible. Johnny is technically vulnerable as an ordinary human being. Even while transformed, the Rider can be killed via holy weaponry. But Johnny's doing alright, sitting pretty on Mephisto.
Power price compelling.
I guess things worked out okay for him, even if he's not too keen on being the devil's bounty hunter. So let this be a warning. Should you ever hear the rumble of a motorcycle in the distance and the glow of an ethereal flame on the horizon, count your sins, because the Ghost Rider is coming. And may God have mercy on your soul. Sorry. All out of mercy.
Character's cool looking, period.
Let's turn the clocks back to a distant era of sin and debauchery. The 1990s. Inspired by the financial success of Watchmen and The Dark Knight Returns, comic writers started churning out grim and gritty superheroes by the dozen, like Cable, Azrael, and Overkill. Yeah, they were badass looking at first, but I mean, what's even happening here? It got so absurd that someone needed to knock these roided out monstrosities down a peg. The world needed a hero. No, a parody. Enter the planet Zarnia, once the brightest beacon of peace and happiness in the universe, until its inhabitants were annihilated by a biological catastrophe, leaving only one survivor, the last son of Zarnia, Lobo. The one that killed all the rest of us. A guy whose name literally translates in Sarnian
I feel like I know
he who
who he is,
devours
but I
your
don't.
entrails and thoroughly enjoys it. What? Awesome! Why wasn't I named that? Lobo is so unimaginably evil that his birth caused the midwife who delivered him to go insane. The first Sarnian to do so in 10,000 years. Some even think that Zarnia was so perfect and good, the universe made Lobo to balance things out. Hey, Didn't you say the same thing about me when we first met, Liz?
Let's just release something that's
Simply
truly
put, Lobo
evil.
was unique and desired to be even more so. Thus, he ensured he was the
Okay, everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that.
only Zarnian alive in the universe.
Wow. I fragged the rest of the planet for my high school science project. Gave myself an A.
Yeah, he's definitely insanely awesome. Lobo left the desecrated corpse of his former home to become a bounty hunter. Probably because it's the only profession that legally allows him to murder. Don't worry, he'll murder you illegally too. Lobo doesn't discriminate. He even has a special gender-neutral insult in the name of my next motorcycle. Bastard!
My bike! Bragging bastard.
What?
Hey, Lobo's bad.
I think-
What? Crazy.
I think it's the the other word, and then
Yeah, I
and
know.
something else. I don't know what else is attached to it.
Bastard and
Yeah.
female dog
Okay.
put together.
Gender neutral. Okay.
The bounties across the universe, including Santa Claus, two near omnipotent dwarf gods, and even things that don't exist, apparently. And Lobo's Zarnian physiology is just as absurd to match. He possesses godlike strength, speed, and invulnerability, so much so that he can tear through hordes of superheroes like nothing. Should he somehow suffer damage, he also has an impressive healing factor. He's like if Superman and Deadpool had a baby, which is a lot more terrifying when I say it out loud.
So he could just regenerate automatically? Oh my god. They're like, don't come back.
There. He's gone.
No, not.
Wow. I didn't think you had it in you.
Oh, honey, that's not true. Haven't you heard? No one's ever really gone. See you later.
He's gonna be this
swear to
forever.
God, I'll kill him someday. So, you had the replacement plan on that TV, right?
He's like, you still broke the TV.
Back on topic, Lobo can regenerate from a single drop of blood, and each one he sheds will actually grow into a completely new Lobo. No, I'm not making that
What?
up. No wonder there wasn't any war on Zarnia.
So he could
Nobody
just
can kill these friggin' bestitches. It
grow
helps that
out
he's
of
also a super
basically
genius who
thin air.
knows well over 17,000
Super genius,
languages.
too.
He can perform complex physics equations in his head quickly enough to catch the Flash, and can build planet-destroying weaponry out of garbage. His
my
brain
God.
is no joke. He can resist mind control because he's too ornery, and he's got so much
What does that
willpower,
mean?
he
So I
can
don't think the
literally
penance
walk
stare
Hold up, y'all.
is
through
gonna
Green
work on
Lantern
him.
constructs.
It might work on him because Pennister requires that person to have a soul. It doesn't attack the brain.
You know, those things powered by willpower. And befitting his occupation, Lobo is a master sharpshooter, tracker, and can, by his own admission, deduce the weak points of
Oh,
any opponent.
okay, it was a robot. God.
No, it was a little alien inside. I can't
I
remember
know.
where that's from.
I would have gone with your crippling alcoholism, but sure, that too. Lobo may be a powerhouse on his own, but he also comes equipped with guns, knives, swords, grenades, and a bomb that he sent back in time, which accidentally killed the dinosaurs. Whoops. His favorite
So
is
he's
his
the cause of
enormous
this
hook.
thing.
Right.
Okay.
When his job takes him across the universe, he hops on his Space Hog, a customized Spaz Frag 666, which has automatic machine guns, responds to his whistle, can fly fast
okay,
enough to
I did
escape
see him
black
before.
holes,
Mhm,
and
yes,
I did.
right, yeah.
Born to be wild.
I just didn't know the comic
How can he
book,
sing in
like-
the vacuum
Yeah,
of space?
backstory.
Oh, that's where you're drawing the line? Not the time he, say, pulled the alien entity Solaris out of the sky, which is as heavy as a star, despite lacking leverage? I like how he even admits that didn't make any sense. Using a small to medium-sized star like our own sun as a reference,
Copyright is
Solaris
right.
should weigh
Right, it
nearly
said whatever, he's
2
gonna do
octillion
it
tons,
anyway.
over
Right.
300,000 times heavier than Earth. So, pretty tough to bench press. But how about the time he was
You
fighting
know
some
what?
rabbits?
Imagine reading like a comic and just being like, oh, like,
Right.
like, I don't know.
Like you're reading, you're like, oh,
Right.
oh.
Alright, we're done.
Got so face-meltingly angry that he just straight up ate a city all at once. Disclaimer, don't eat away your feelings. It's not healthy. Drink them away instead. Don't do that. But that is trillions of tons of steel and rubble condensed into a sphere smaller than the palm of his hand. By my calculations, that compressed ball should be over 20 times denser than a neutron star. Oh, God, imagine that coming out. This unimaginable strength lets him brawl with the likes of Superman. But that's barely scratching the surface.
Name anybody in DC Comics, and it's likely Lobo's kicked their ass. He can even punch ghosts. Sounds like the only thing that can kill this guy is an act of
Oh my
God.
god.
Not even that. After rampaging through heaven and hell, tearing through armies of angels, demons, and what have you, Lobo's bloodlust on a literally biblical scale got him banned from the afterlife. As in,
he
Death
wants
was
to get
told
them.
that Lobo's soul was not to be collected.
Untouchable.
So he just can't die now?
Not in the traditional sense. He's had his head disintegrated, been reduced to a skeleton, even been turned into a spirit that just kept on fighting until he got his blood back.
The only thing that has ever really held the Big
Defeated
Blood
Superman,
back is his
Guy Gardner.
weirdly consistent integrity. Namely, he'll always keep his word, no matter what. Seems pretty
He
weird for a
assassinated
cosmic
Santa
madman.
Claus.
But he also loves dolphins and will literally go to hell and back to protect them, so who even knows anymore?
He's not
Okay, I
without
like
his
him. I like
failures,
him.
though. His greatest wish
Everything
is
else is
perhaps
okay,
something
though, yeah.
entirely out of his control. His reboot.
What the hell is that scrawny, emo, Edward Cullen-ass looking dork?
That's New 52 Lobo. A serious, tortured, modern interpretation.
So
Everything
he's
that Lobo
slimmer.
was meant to be a parody
Better
of.
hair.
Thankfully, someone at DC developed a sense of irony and literally shelved this loser.
The real Lobo returned better than ever and got back to doing what he does best.
Kicking ass across the universe. He's not just some two-bit alien villain. He's the main man, and the whole universe knows it.
See, someone's paid me a heap of cash for your carcass.
You don't remember him?
Main man
I kind of do, yeah.
delivers.
Okay, so now I think Lobo's gonna win. Because
All right, the combatants
he,
are
I'm gonna
they
definitely-
said
I'm
his
gonna
soul
go
is
with
untouchable.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So I feel like the penance there ain't gonna do nothing to him.
Audiences
We'll see.
Okay.
If Ghost Rider wins this, it could be a miracle.
Oh no! Is that the thing from McDonald's?
That's supposed to be a chicken nugget, by the way.
How's the chicken nugget purple? Unless they telling us something.
I don't know.
I like both of them.
Lobo of
Two
Zarnia,
sides.
your sins are innumerable. I am here to...
He like so? Oh
I'm here
no!
to collect. You ain't even let him finish.
Like please.
You know he's catching up with him, though.
Right. Oh, they do both have motorcycles. Kinda.
Gaze my bounty!
Oh.
Skull fracture!
Oh my god.
One ugly freak.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Is that a fact now?
it's not gonna work.
Dang. Come on.
So he came back from the
Right.
Oh.
That's not
Uh-oh. Ooh.
He just went right through all of that. Is he pulling the whole
What the
building
world?
downward?
Right.
Bottoms up!
And then he ate it. So
Uh-oh.
it's at the end of the fight. Okay, I was
what
about to
just
say,
happened?
it's at the end of the fight.
It's done.
But then he's gonna get back up.
Right.
Not yet, scuzzball!
Yeah.
Yup. He gets like you
Yeah,
said, the
like I
clothes.
said.
Yup. That's OP as I don't know what.
They said from every single drop too, so he
I
can make
know.
like millions of himself.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
All died streaming!
Oh.
Unless he disintegrates somehow.
So if he incinerates him with no blood,
You bastards!
I guess.
would that work?
Both of them died.
Dang, you have a big old?
Well, he did exterminate the
Ghost?
Oh no, but he can still fight.
Yeah.
I definitely ain't picking up that bounty now.
He can. Oh.
Zarnia, your sins are innumerable.
I'm back, y'all.
I am here to wreak vengeance upon your soul.
I don't know though, because his soul is untouchable, right?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Uh-oh, he
So,
got him.
oh, that's the end.
Is that? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I thought the his soul's
Damn,
untouchable,
that
so
was
it wouldn't
toasty.
get him.
What Ghost Lobo
Even in
tastes
ghost
like.
form.
Being so
I
absurdly
don't know.
powerful, Lobo definitely held a massive physical advantage against the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that was obvious. Skullhead took down a skyscraper while Lobo dragged around a freaking sun. But Ghost Rider survived some pretty incredible things. Almost as incredible as these new shirts.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Swords on
see?
Rooster Teeth Dog. Ah!
Time and place, Boomstick.
Come on, we gotta eat.
Merch
Even
plug.
Hope couldn't finish him off, and Lobo didn't typically carry any holy weapons, which meant he really did not have
Yeah.
a good
That's
way
why I
of
said,
killing
Yeah,
the Ghost
okay.
Rider.
Yeah, but who needs
'Cause he
holy
is
weapons
evil
when you're
himself.
strong enough to crush a whole city? Couldn't he just overpower Johnny?
A good question. However, do you recall how powerful Zarathos was?
Yep,
Zarathos was an
exactly.
equal threat to Mephisto, whose battles tore apart the universe. Once
Okay.
the Ghost Rider released his true power, Lobo's physical advantages hardly mattered anymore.
But hey, the main man was super smart
he
and
pulled down
probably
Yeah,
could
he just
figure out
pulled it
Johnny's
down
weaknesses.
and ate it.
But how is he gonna escape to find a holy weapon somewhere when the Hell Cycle outraced Mjolnir?
Which
Yeah.
once crossed the Milky Way and back in under a minute,
was like,
a feat
yeah.
more than 100
you're right.
billion times faster than light. More than capable of keeping up with the Space Hog.
They were both as unkillable as you can get. But since Lobo was banned from the afterlife, how could he ever lose?
This is where the fine print matters.
That's what I was
Death
trying to
was
see.
banned from reaping Lobo's soul, but that doesn't mean the soul itself could not be destroyed. This is where our research surprised us the most. It turns out the Ghost Rider had 3 different methods of specifically targeting Lobo's soul.
His Hellfire could hurt the soul directly, and since it ignores normal defenses, Lobo couldn't really stop it.
With trillions of murders on
Okay.
Lobo's hands, the Penance Stare could wield extraordinary power against him. And while Lobo had a high pain tolerance, he did not enjoy fatalistic agony and unending torture so much that he'd survive all of that at once.
Even if he did, Zarathos could just gobble up his soul for a quick snack. The end. Easy as that.
That's
Lobo
it.
was undeniably
Eat his
a
soul.
difficult opponent to take on, but the Ghost Rider's cosmic might, unholy invulnerability, and soul-rending powers gave him the perfect tools to take out the main man.
That poor bastard didn't stand a ghost of a chance. Sorry, I knew that was a Lobo.
The winner
my
is
God.
Ghost Rider.
Where was Ghost Rider during the Avengers then?
Thanks
How
for
about
watching
that?
this episode. If you want the battle music,
Where
for
were
yourself,
they at?
you
It wouldn't have done
down
it to
below.
Thanos.
Also, if
if
you
I
like
did,
animated
but
content, check out the new
Exactly.
Rooster
Trademark
Animation
Bell.
channel. Just click that box right over there.
I want to shit.
You hold it, ship.
Wait a minute.
Power Rangers?
Wait.
Which Ranger? Oh, they doing the.
Megazord versus Mecha Godzilla. Oh God.
What?
I was like, hold on. So
I
they
think
gonna do
Mecha
the
Godzilla might win that one.
Mecha Godzilla?
I feel it. I feel it.
All
know.
I could think is when I saw the big body, I was like, Power Rangers?
That's what I thought
Yeah.
of too.
And the first one, I thought that was like.
I thought that was one of their
The Zords, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Power Rangers. You remember Power Rangers? I'm excited for the next death battle.
I am.
Yeah, but Ghost Riders just look cool. That's
Ghost
that's the part of the reason why I
Rider-
chose him. He looks cool, just period.
Ghost Rider looks cool and everything. It's just like the movie did him wrong, but like
Yeah,
the
we're going.
I thought the
it's okay.
transformations were cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna get rebooted anyway.
Is it?
So, I don't know. It's probably.
Oh,
rebooted.
wait, it
So,
might though.
It's probably most likely gonna get rebooted.
To try to, okay, they should do it probably like animated, maybe.
Y'all be pretty
Instead
fun.
of doing like another live action, so I feel like that might ruin it again.
Marvel is doing more animated
Because if
movies.
they do, I feel like they're gonna make cast what's his face?
Nicolas Cage again?
No, not Nicolas Cage.
Who?
John Wick. What's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Yep. They might
They said
get
he
him.
might be Moon Knight. He might. Now they're trying to get him in there somehow, and people are saying Moon Knight might be perfect for him. So we might not know. Yeah, really. Anyway,
Okay.
comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like
Subscribe
and
to
share.
some more.